Hello and welcome to the official FBOY Island podcast.
This is so exciting.
This is the most exciting thing.
I'm so excited to
Who
be
the hell are you?
Wow. Okay. Rude. I am your host, Danielle Perez, and I will be on this journey as we watch FBOY Island together.
That is so crazy because I'm actually your host, Jared Goldstein.
What?
We have that in common.
That's so crazy.
Look at that.
Okay, so this show is everything I've ever wanted in a reality dating show.
Yes. And on this show, we have 12 F-boys and 12 nice guys. Nobody knows who is who. Not even our host, Nikki Glazer.
CJ, Nakia, Sarah, the three of you are hoping to find love here in this tropical paradise. What you should know is that among this collection of 24 men, there are 12 nice guys, and there are 12 self-identified F-boys. And it is up to you to figure out who is who. And it's gonna be hard.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
F-boy fans, it is finally time for our very first guest. Please welcome CJ! Hi, CJ.
Girl, we are so excited to have you on.
I am downright starstruck.
Oh, thank you guys. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited for the show.
Yeah. No, this show is incredible. You are a scene stealer. Okay,
100%.
let's cut to one of your epic moments when you gave us a little pterodactyl explanation.
My pterodactyl breakdown?
Yes.
Please, let's watch a clip.
Yeah.
What do you do when you see a guy approaching and you're like, I do not want this?
We have ways.
I have a code word.
What do you say?
Pterodactyl.
Oh, good to know.
So subtle, yeah.
Okay, so what is pterodactyl?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to point out that nobody thought pterodactyl would work. All the girls roasted me. They were like, "That's not anything. It's not gonna." It works 100% of the time. Pterodactyl works. So it's a word that I've been using. For like 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
it goes back really far.
Almost as long as pterodactyls have been around.
Yes, exact duration.
Yeah.
and no, because all girls need a code word, and when you're out, you have to say something. And I tried using code words like, I don't know, like granite countertops or something, but like nobody caught on. And it has to be something that you would just really, really stand out in a sentence. So pterodactyl, it just seemed like the most natural choice.
Natural Museum of History choice.
Yes.
It really stands out. Pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl.
Use
I'm going
it
to
in
start
a
saying it.
sentence.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to know, why the F did you want to be on FBOY Island?
Why did I want to be on FBOY Island? I think it was I was dating and I was having a lot of fun dating. I was having too much fun dating. And I don't think that I was dating with purpose. And that's when the opportunity came to me, and I thought, okay, well, if I'm going to be dating people, like, why don't I actually give it a serious go? Why don't I really put myself out there? And it's hard for me to do that. I'm really uncomfortable. And what I realized is, like, first of all, I didn't watch any dating shows leading up to this.
Wait, what, girl? You're telling me you've never watched like a Love Island, The Bachelor, Love is Blind?
I started during the process. I did see Love is Blind, but I started after. I was like, oh, I'm seriously thinking, like, they're seriously considering casting me. I was like, maybe I should see what this is, because I hate dating. And so I was watching and I was like, oh, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I can do this. And no, I was a little shocked that they even chose me, because I'm not always warm and fuzzy with men.
Girl, well, you excelled. We love the way that you put these men in their place.
So what, like, day one, take us through, like, what was that like? Like, arriving to the island and meeting all these guys?
Arriving to the island and meeting oh my gosh, day one was like, I didn't know. Everyone, I think, didn't know what we got. We didn't know what we got into. We didn't know what we got ourselves into. Day one was terrifying. It was
really? You were scared?
Oh my God, we were so scared.
Girl, what were you scared
My
of?
voice was like 7 octaves higher. I was freaking out. All those guys. There were so many. And
I kept thinking 24 men, that is 24 dicks staring at you. That's a
Just
lot
looking at you.
testosterone.
Like, have you ever walked into a bar and it's like, hey, these are all options, and they know that? It's very, like, it's
that is
overwhelming.
Yeah, that is.
I watching the show, I kept putting myself in your position and just thinking how how nervous I would be to have to just play that game.
You didn't seem nervous at all, though. I mean, you took your time walking down, shaking hands, just really like marinating in the men of it all.
Well, I wanted to be present. I think like right before I was like meditating, I think Nikki's actually posted a photo on her Instagram.
Oh, are you guys meditating together?
No, girl, I'm just laying back. I'm meditating in my own fashion.
Oh, yes, I've seen that picture.
But I was like really chilling, like preparing to meet the guys. And I think a lot of it is like, I want to be present. I want to enjoy the experience and I want to have fun. And if I'm nervous about, hey, it's our first time being on camera, like, what do I look like? Am I paying attention to people? Am I really like, when you walk out there, they put us right on the spot. Like, pick your guy, pick your guys. And if
no time out, no retakes, no reshoots.
No,
you're doing it right now.
And I had to go first. Me.
Yeah, little you.
And so I was glad that I had taken the time to kind of check out the guys and like really try to make eye contact. But it was a big process.
Do you feel like the guys that you picked were good picks?
Okay. Yes. Me?
You picked Casey, right?
Yeah.
And CJ?
CJ is Casey.
Oh,
Yeah. We've watched the show. Oh, man.
I chose Jamie, Peter, and Casey.
Yes. Okay. And on your first dates, you feel like you had a good time,
My first date?
like getting to know these guys.
yeah, like the VIP area situations. No.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. First of all, compared to like real VIP, how was like the VIP on the island compared to like real VIP in a club?
We didn't have enough security.
Girl!
We didn't have enough security now.
Okay, so can we talk about the elimination?
Yes.
Our very first elimination. How are you feeling? There was a poem.
A poem was read. Yes. Spoken word was performed.
Okay, she's storming off set. What you can't see is CJ has stormed off the set.
She's knocked over her microphone.
Okay, you know what? We actually have a transcript of
the poem.
Of the poem.
No, you guys,
Yeah.
I can't, don't make me relive this. Oh my God. Put that shit away.
Do you?
Please fucking stop. No, I might have a mental breakdown.
Okay, feel free to take your headphones off, baby.
Yeah, no. We're doing this for the listeners.
Yes. Hey, if you could survive FBOY Island, you could survive Garrett Powers, the lyrical stylings of Garrett
Spoken word.
Powers.
You guys
I was
don't-
like, who allowed the boys to have access
pen.
to pens?
Yeah.
I was like, why are they allowed to have access to the written word?
No, it should have been more like Handmaid's Tale. 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Or a reverse Handmaid's Tale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take the first line and then you'll take the next and we'll go back and forth.
Yeah. Mhm,
Okay. Okay, this is Garrett Powers' poem entitled, I think Garrett Powers.
A poem entitled Dear Nakia.
Dear Nakia. Okay. When we fall off the path at times.
It lead us to strengthen and sharpen our minds.
Rhyming. Some of these journeys we must take alone.
To find what we searched for in a place that's unknown.
This is the first elimination.
Yeah. And it's only down from there.
Oh, yeah.
They had one conversation. What is this?
Hey, when the heart needs to speak. On the other side, it's calm and it's warm.
Because when we find love,
We're no longer a storm. I wanted to say that together.
Garrett Powers.
Garrett Powers. Okay.
I'm so
Are you a
pissed.
fan of poetry? Just like generally.
I'm just gonna start out and say no. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I second that. I don't understand poems.
No.
I don't get it. I don't get poems.
Nothing has made me more dry than Garrett's poem.
Yeah, no, it felt
Damn.
it really just whoo.
Oh man. Yeah, he really made a splash in that first episode. But I want to congratulate you on being the only lady in the first episode to send home an F-boy.
Yes, girl.
You completed the assignment.
I was like, CJ knows, and she is not here to play. She's here to put these men in their place.
I mean,
You
Peter
clocked
was so
Peter.
hot.
He was so
God,
hot.
yes.
He was so hot.
I'll tell you, I was really excited when you picked Peter because I was like, he is so hot. And I
We
was
were
like, I want
all
to get to know
excited.
this. I want to get
Yes.
to know this
Peter-
body.
Peter pops in the trailer, and that
Mhm.
is a tongue twister. Peter pops in the trailer. Peter pops in the trailer, and he does.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
I felt really bad though. I felt
Yeah.
bad, but it's like I've lived in LA for 10 years.
So you have experience.
And if you're gonna come out the gate with so many red flags and I ignore that, it's not acceptable. It's not.
And that's not what you were at the island for. You were like, I want to date seriously and with intention.
with intention. I wanted to date with intention. And I was like, this is obviously somebody who's a fuckboy. F-boy?
F-boy. That he started talking about babies. He started talking about being in bed together. You were like, love bomb. And you're
Seriously.
used to the word love bomb. I was like, oh, this is a woman who knows.
I'm out here knowing. Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
out
she
here
knows what the
knowing.
tricks are and she won't be fooled.
I mean, he was so cute.
So
though.
cute.
It's not that any of the other guys didn't have red flags. It was just they were easier to ignore.
Mm.
Did you think what you did was like a service not only to yourself but the other women too?
Again?
Oh, like do you think like removing Peter and like sending him home was like a service not only to yourself but like the other ladies too? Because you knew he was like a fuck boy, so you're like, we got to just get him out.
No, I think it was a mistake.
Really
Interesting.
I think it was a mistake.
Oh, because he
Wow.
was so good looking.
He's so cute.
I know,
Are you
I was
kidding?
bummed.
I was really bummed to see him go because he popped again, like Jared said, he popped
But
in that
not
first
getting
episode.
to know him like a little bit, because you know what? When guys are shy, like everyone, it's like it's a little bit to warm up,
Totally.
and it's like if his method of getting to know somebody is this first like wall that he has put up. I could have like chipped away at it and then eliminated him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have broke him down first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have broke him down first.
Yeah, because there were men in like that first episode who were very clearly like F-boy vibes who
Yeah.
like stayed Garrett. Right. And then it's like, but Peter's so hot. He has to go.
But I think we're going to see more of him because he is going to be living in Limbro. So we're excited to see more.
yeah.
And also, let's watch a clip of Peter's elimination.
Peter, please reveal whether you're a nice guy or, as CJ said, an F-boy.
I'm a F-boy.
Yeah, you are.
Look at that smile.
And oh my God, look who it is! It's FBOY Island's Peter!
Oh my gosh, Peter! Hi.
You're looking good, per usual. How's it going?
Hi, Peter!
Hi, Peter.
Are you zooming in from your mom's house in Virginia?
Yes, that's correct. Yep, back in Virginia.
Hell yeah!
Thanks for having me. I'm so glad to see CJ. It's been a while.
I'm so glad to see you, Peter.
Oh my God.
Peter, is there anything that you want to say to CJ?
Yes, I feel it virtually.
You know what? Like, since you guys are talking about like the day one elimination and like our conversation, I just want to clarify that although if CJ and I were to have babies, they would be the cutest babies ever.
I agree. I
Yes,
agree.
100.
I remember saying, sleeping buddies. I mean, I don't think you would want to say that on the first date or whatnot, but whatever, it's cool. I'm definitely gonna be a meme, which is okay. And then elimination, man. I mean, I know everybody was shook. All the guys were shook. I know for me, I was definitely nervous. Hands was sweating, armpits, everything. You name it. And I went against my buddy Jamie. Jamie's a good buddy of mine, and I'm just looking over him like, I was like whispering to him like, I'm going home.
You poor thing.
I love
Like
your
a mom
letter
would-
P necklace.
Yeah, P stands for obviously my name.
I thought it said
be
pterodactyl.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, when you said that, I was so confused. I said, pterodactyl, what do you? And then Sarah was like, okay, I'm coming to save you, whatever. I'm like, that's a safe word.
Wow, Peter, have you encountered safe words before your
no.
experience with CJ?
It sounds like it.
No, I ain't. No.
Peter, can you spell pterodactyl for us?
You guys gonna make me do that right now?
That's a no. That's a no.
That's a no.
So what have you been up to lately?
Yeah.
Ruining lives.
Ooh,
Sounds like you're still an
okay.
F-boy, maybe. Have you changed your ways? Have you learned anything?
Anything from the island.
I'm reformed, man. Like,
You're
Oh.
reformed?
yeah.
Oh, fuck off. No, you're not.
DJ, we can link when I'm in LA.
Oh, Peter, when are you coming to LA?
She'd be too busy though. She got a busy schedule, so she has to kind of like, pencil me in, which is never. But it's okay because we'll
Oh my
into each other.
gosh.
Oh yeah. Well, what's your Peter? Maybe you could DM CJ.
CJ, where can our fans follow you?
Yeah.
Oh, my Instagram, it's CJ Franco.
Mm.
Have you messaged me, Peter?
Peter, what's your social media?
You can follow me at the Korean Poppy.
Oh.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We're going to head out. Thanks for talking to us. F-boy,
So-
F-bye.
Nice to
So
see
great
you.
meeting you. Bye.
I'll see you in the DMs.
Yeah, slide into
Bye.
those DMs. Bye.
You guys.
Oh my god.
We got your ass.
We got you,
We got your ass.
The production's not over, bitch.
And why am I talking about how I'm like, oh, I sent him home too soon? And there he is.
And there he is.
Well, and he seems like he's down for another shot.
I felt the tension between the screen.
Literally, virtually. Like, he's not even in this room.
He's so cute.
And the
He got
energy.
cuter.
Yes.
I don't know what's going
Oh.
on.
Damn.
Mm.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you're so
I was
welcome.
upset, but
Yes.
now I'm happy.
So just like, I have to be on a podcast.
Yeah. And since the show, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Since the show, just some photo shoots and I don't know. I took out my hair extensions.
Ah,
So I've been,
and then your hair looks great.
going through
Yeah.
life with great ease.
Yeah. It makes it less hot
Yeah.
and it's less heavy.
It's less heavy.
Yeah.
It's definitely going back in, but I think for right now, I've just been focused on getting everything prepared for the show.
Mhm.
Getting in shape. Just, honestly, like what I've been doing since the show is like just really working on maintaining my good mental health.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Because it is a really stressful situation and it's a lot to know, like, hey, I was on FBOY Island and everyone's about to see that.
Everyone's
Yeah.
about to see your journey. Everyone's going to judge the journey, have
Yeah.
something to say about the journey. But this is your space, girl, to like talk, let people know who you really are. And like,
Well, I
you're
have my
dope.
crystals. And so
Mhm.
I have my crystals and I'm not new to, the social media and
Yeah.
to dealing with people. And so most of this feedback I've been getting has been like so positive.
oh yeah, you're incredible. You're
Like,
so funny. You're so fun to
you.
watch. You just like own it. You like understand the assignment. You're
Yeah.
there to like weed out the F boys.
And Class Clown award goes too.
Me?
Yes!
Me?
you can turn a phrase.
You made me
girl.
laugh so
Yeah.
much. You really can. You really, really made me laugh.
Oh my
Okay, well,
gosh.
thank you so much for joining us. And with that,
F-boy,
F-bye.
Our next guest is Nakia.
Yay! Oh my god, girl, we are so excited to have you on the pod.
I'm excited to be here too.
We feel like you were the first to like really get in and like play this game. We're gonna talk about the bracelet. We doubled up on
Okay.
Colin.
Mhm.
But before we even get there, I just want to know like what was day one like when you like pull up in that boat and what is it?
So day one was crazy. It was like, it was kind of magical in a way. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I definitely like, I was very nervous because I didn't know what type of guys would be. Well, shit. It's FBOY Island. Of course, there's going to be some type of FBOY, but I wasn't really sure what to expect. So I kind of went in with very low expectations.
But when you saw the
Very
men,
low.
though, when you saw the men, were you like what was your first impression upon seeing the men, the selection?
I was like, this is a very diverse group of men.
It really is.
Yeah, they were really
That was the first thing I
attractive.
noticed.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great. I love
Right.
this.
All shapes
I
and
love
sizes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All different flavors. Yeah.
Mhm.
I really, really liked it. I when I first got a glimpse of the guys, I was just like, oh, okay. Okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
Prior to that was COVID. So like I was like
Mhm.
at home and it was just me like for a year straight.
That's wild to
You know
go
what I
from
mean?
like being on your own
Right.
to like being on an island with just so many men.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's like must have been sensory overload.
It was, yes, for sure. I was actually like, I don't even know how to talk. I couldn't remember how to talk to a guy.
Like trying to have like casual
What do you do
chit-chat.
with those things? Like, that's literally what I was thinking. Like, what am I going to say then?
Did you have like COVID conversations that ended up getting cut out where like you and
Yeah.
all the people are just like, I'm so happy to be here and to be negative and to blah, 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 blah. And they're like, well, that's not really the show.
Right. Like, you're like, I found the premise.
You're like, I haven't
I
been
found
to
the
a
show.
club in over a year and a half.
You're like, this
I
is
love
the
being
nicest
at the
Trader
club.
Joe's I've ever been in. Oh,
Yes.
man.
Like, when we started, like, when we were able to, like, drink and talk, I was like, wow, I really miss this.
Nice.
It was so nice.
Incredible.
It was so nice. Yeah.
And like the
Yeah.
outfits, I mean, you like came to slay.
Didn't play.
Girl.
Yeah,
What
you
was
really
the
did a great
assignment on
job.
the clothing? Did they like what was the assignment like? What did they tell you about the clothing, or did you like no? I'm just like packing like outfits where I look snatched.
Yeah, well, I take, you know, my outfits very seriously because I think, you know, fashion is a way to express yourself.
Mhm.
And when they told me to pack, girl, I packed.
Yeah.
I
How
brought
many?
look,
6
look, you
suitcases.
turned to look.
That's what I was gonna say. How many?
You brought
6?
6 suitcases?
That's
Yes.
incredible. You said if I'm going out on this island, I'm going out in style.
Okay.
Yes.
Like,
Girl.
I mean, you even turned to look for this podcast, and podcasts are famously
a visual
format.
Mhm. Yeah.
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 For anyone listening, Nakia looks incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you. You guys look great.
Oh my God, stop, Nakia.
Oh my God, Nakia.
Okay, so let's get into the double wristband heard around the world.
Girl.
What happened?
Ooh, I mean, you know what? What had happened was.
Okay, girl.
I'm just kidding. You know, I was attracted to Colin when I saw him. You know,
You know, I was too.
You know what? I'm
We
not
have that in
surprised.
common. We have so much
I
in
knew
common,
that
Nakia.
we have so much in common.
Ah.
This is not a coincidence at
It's a
all. It's not
vibe.
coincidence.
Yeah.
No. I think Colin's very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
I was attracted to him when I saw him, and the first challenge was based off of first impression, and his first impression on me was, you know, he made a good one. So, yeah,
Yeah, he looks good in orange.
he does.
Yeah.
He really does.
It looks good. I love that. Watching that, I was like, okay, I know this is called FBOY Island, but is it also F Girl Island? I was like,
You know what?
you came to play. I was like, oh, do we need to watch out for the ladies?
Ooh. No, so for me, it's like, I don't think that, you know, anyone is off limits at that point. You know,
course.
I'm very
Yeah.
respectful. Once I see someone like is developing a connection with someone, I'm not gonna let
I love that you're like respectfully 2 wristbands. Respectfully,
Right.
no one's called you.
Respectfully, yeah.
Respectfully, though, I'm gonna
Right.
jump into this.
Right.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
May the best woman win.
And we're going to find out.
I know. I'm so excited.
So, and we're dying to know, what are you up to now?
Yeah.
So now I'm working on a lot of different things. Prior to, you know, FBOY Island, I was doing hair and makeup and music, and I'm really a creative. That's what I consider myself to be. So I dibble and dabble in everything creative. Right now I'm working on an album, which I'll be releasing this year. Working on a beauty brand
Ooh,
and
nice.
a bunch of different things. So I've been busy.
Girl,
I
that
love
booked
that.
and busy. I love that.
Yeah.
You got a music video out right now that
Yes,
people
I
can
do.
watch.
I do, just like me, yeah. I wrote that song during COVID. It was it was inspired, you know, by all the things that were happening, you know, with the Black Lives Matter movement and a lot of things that were happening in that time. And I was inspired to write that song, and I'm really glad I did. So
Nice. Our listeners can check it out on YouTube.
Apple Music and everything else.
Ooh. So how can like fans of FBOY Island keep up with you and everything that you got going on right now?
So, you know, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Nakia.Renee. I feel like I need to spell my name, though, because people always
Yeah, spell it.
Okay, it's Nakia. Everyone wants to add an E in there. I think it's because
They're
of
doing too
Ia.
much.
Yeah. no.
Right, but it's
Set 'em straight.
Nakia
For the record.
.RENE.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my God. Well, you're getting a follow from me.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you back.
Oh my God.
clearly.
Look,
Okay, fine. I'll say it. You're getting a follow from me.
I mean, that's obvious.
Yeah.
We like the same thing. Clearly.
Yes, we do. We do. We're just going to cyberbully Colin.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for stopping by the official podcast.
Thank you for having
Everyone give it up for
me.
Nakia.
Yes. Keep it going for Nakia.
FBOY FBOY, as they say. Can we all say FBOY FBOY?
FBOY FBOY.
FBOY FBOY. And our next lady is joining us via Zoom. Give it up for Sarah.
Woo, Sarah!
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my God, we're great. We're so excited to talk to you.
Sarah, you look
excited
even
too.
more beautiful over Zoom, if that's possible.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're gorgeous. I mean, hair, nails. Oh my God, we have like a fluffy like pillow situation in the back. Just ethereal.
I'm sitting on my bed. I don't have a desk or anything.
Oh my glamour. Okay, Mariah Carey.
Okay, so we're in Sarah's bedroom.
Intimate. Okay, so that means we have to get into
Well, magic
intimate.
happens.
Okay, so where are you now, and what are you up to now?
Yeah.
Well, so I am normally I'm living in Chicago, but right now I'm living with my parents for the next couple months because I'm trying to make the move out to LA. So that's where I've been the past month or so. And probably making the move within the next month or two.
Nice.
Okay.
Come out to LA. Come see us in LA.
Yeah, we'll have to get you in
Oh,
person.
yes.
Yes.
And so what was your first day like when you arrive and you see all these men? And
So when we got there, I'm trying to think back to the first day. So the first time we met everyone was in front of the pool at the pool scene.
Mhm.
And we walked up and then we met Nikki Glazer for the first time. And my heart was beating out of my chest because I love Nikki so much. I watched all of her
She's
all of her
so
Netflix
pretty.
specials, all of her comedy stuff. And then we had to look across and we saw all the guys for the first time. And it was honestly pretty overwhelming because there's so many of them. So yeah, from there we were supposed to make decisions based off of who we liked physically. And it was a very I don't know, boom, 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 go experience.
yeah, 0 to
I
60.
had no time to make good decisions. I just went straight up.
And
But that's when
speaking
you make the
of,
best decisions.
Yes.
All right. Under the pressure.
and speaking
Yes,
of these
very
decisions,
excited.
we had a double wristband situation.
Yes.
So what was going through your mind during that?
I'm someone who goes, I know this is so cliche and everyone probably says it, but I'm not someone who goes based off of physical appearance because every time I've done that in the past, I feel like it's never turned out well or our personalities don't match or whatever. So that was pretty new for me, choosing just strictly based off of physical appearance.
Mhm.
But so I chose Colin first, I think. And then who else did I choose? It was Rhino and who else? I think those are the two I can remember. Oh, it was Anthony. He was the last one. So I chose them, and then we couldn't get to know them until later on for the wristband or the nightclub situation. So that was an interesting experience as well.
It's wild because the guy that you went on a real one-on-one date wasn't a wristband guy initially. Garrett kind of talked his way into getting a wristband.
He did. And I like that too, because normally I'm not the one going up to guys. I like it when guys come up to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the fact that he took initiative and was like, hey, I want to get to know you. Here I am. I think that really stood out to me. And I think that's why I ultimately chose him to go on the one-on-one date.
Yeah. And not only did he take initiative, but he said the most romantic thing to you on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he could 100% see you having a brand in the future.
Yeah.
And that just brought a tear to my eye.
To have a man who supports your brand. Sarah, what is your brand?
Yeah, exactly. You got to stay on brand at all times. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
No, that seemed to actually be a very common theme. CJ had that comment too, just staying on brand, having someone who 100%. But yeah.
Yeah. From watching the show, the first thing I want to know is what is it like dating and opening up and being intimate with these guys on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was difficult for me too. And I think Garrett could feel that in the first date where it took a little bit for both of us to warm up to each other. Cause it's you want to be organic and you want to be personable and you want to get to know the other person, but also how much are you willing to share on a first date in front of not only in front of the other person, but in front of the whole camera crew and it's going to be watched by a bunch of people. So I think that after that first date, it was easier to get into the swing of things. But yeah, that first initial date was definitely like nerve-wracking.
Totally. I think as viewers, it's easy to forget that, and it's very easy to just watch and consume and judge the show. But I keep putting myself in your position, like maybe every fifth scene, and I'm like, if that was me, like at this pool, having to either like go up to some guy and try to get him to like me, or like hope that these 24 guys are even interested in me genuinely, I would be a ball of nerves the entire time. So I really commend you and all the ladies for really putting yourself out there in such a vulnerable way to date on camera. Yikes.
But Jared, you don't look like Sarah.
That's true.
Sarah's a certified bombshell, a 100% babe. That's the brand.
10s
babe.
across the board. Yeah. The middle part. I mean, you nail the middle part and
Truly.
you deliver the middle part every episode.
Yeah.
A true Gen Z icon, Sarah.
What has the reaction been to like news that you're going to be on FBOY Island?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I feel like, well, yeah, we were just allowed to release the information like about 5 or 6 days ago, maybe a week ago. And yeah, the reaction has been crazy. Like I'm not someone, well, I think like CJ and Nakia are already doing really well on social media. Like they already have lots of followers and they already do modeling and stuff. They're both from LA. And meanwhile, I'm like this girl from the Midwest with like 4,000 followers.
4,000? Oh, honey, you're getting verified and you're tripling those digits real quickly.
Yeah, it's in the works.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, the reaction from my friends and family has been just so great. I feel like it came at the perfect time for me, where I was kind of like, you know, ready for the next step in my career, not really knowing what I wanted to do with my life. And that was part of the reason why I came on the show in the first place. Is like, I know, you know, like 2020 was hard for all of us, but I think it really made me realize a lot of things about myself and like what I want in life, and not only what I want in my career, but also like a relationship or a boyfriend or things like that. So I think I just realized a lot about myself and wanted to like start taking more risks in my life. So this is like the best way to do that.
Yeah. Tropical island, lots of men. Yeah. In the middle of a pandemic, girl, you are a risk taker. I love at the club when you're having like a conversation with oh my God, what was his name?
Is it Paul Fridge Boy?
Yes, the Fridge Boy.
Yes. I love
your eyes go so wide. You're like, you're not supposed to be telling. You're like, how wasted are you? I know they're giving away protein from you, but like, are they replacing that with just straight alcohol? You were like,
You swiped left so fast on Fridge Boy. Your interview was so fun to watch, and you were like, he's such a great guy. He's a free spirit. He's so funny. Never in a million years.
Swipe left.
Yeah, honestly, that whole first night was like, I think I blacked out for that whole thing, not because of alcohol, but because of like nerves. Like, like I remember barely any of it. Like later on, I think when we became more relaxed and more into the rhythm of things, it was easier to like talk to the guys one-on-one. But yeah, that whole first night was just like such a funny experience.
Well, thank you so much for joining us via Zoom. Maybe hopefully we can sit down sooner or later with you in person.
Yeah, when you come to LA, when you make the big move.
I plan on being out there for the last drop anyway, so maybe we can.
Ooh,
Okay,
yes.
exciting. And how can the fans keep up with you?
Well, my Instagram is at sarah.emig, and I'm on Snapchat as well, Sarah Emig, and I'm on Cameo too now. So.
All right, thanks, Sarah. Bye.
Thank you, Sarah.
And thank you, everyone, for tuning in and listening. That's been our episode of the official FBOY podcast. Tune in wherever you listen to podcasts, or if you're feeling freaky, you can watch us on YouTube or on HBO Max. And with that, FBOY,
F-Bye.